Welcome back. In today's video I will be showing you how to collect your own kale seeds. Kale belongs to the family of brassicas, so things like cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, all of them, they belong to the same family. And this video that I have made for you today, I think you follow the same process to collect the seeds for all of those things that I just mentioned. Yeah, so there's no need for you to buy kale seeds if you already have kale somewhere in a bucket in your backyard. And it's the easiest vegetable to plant, honestly. Whether you took the seedlings from the nursery or you started off from the seeds like I do, yeah, it's the easiest. Like, it doesn't fuss at all. You have the occasional insects, pests, when the weather is very hot, that you have to look out for. And a little bit of neem oil or any of those organic pest controls that we use in the garden work for them. Once you give them a little spray, they are out. But apart from that, they are lovely and easygoing. And of course, who doesn't use kale these days? Who doesn't eat kale these days? In your salads, in your soups, in your juices. Those of you that make fresh juice, it's nice to know that you have it from your backyard and what you're drinking is free of pesticides, that you have planted it yourself and you harvested it yourself. You know what went into it. Yeah, so it's very easy. I started these off last year, and you know, kale is a biennial. When you start them off, they grow that year. You keep on harvesting the leaves and enjoying the leaves and cutting them. It's a super green, it's a super food. Kale is one of the super greens. You harvest the leaves and harvest the leaves until it finishes for that year. When it doesn't really finish, you know, you still keep on seeing leaves until into the winter and into the spring of the next year. Boom, the flowers will spring up. These beautiful yellow flowers will spring open, and then after that they will be there for you and be beautifying your garden as well as giving you food. So people eat the leaves, people eat the flowers, people eat the seeds. When the flowers are finished, then you see these beautiful seed pods coming through. Yeah, you see the seed pods coming through from the flowers, and then when the seed pods are ready, you will know, because they will become thick, and then you can then uproot the whole thing. If you don't want it anymore, you can uproot the whole thing. Of course, it's by that time it has finished its life cycle, so you uproot the whole thing and lie it down in a sunny area so that it can dry out completely. I use sometimes my garage or just outside. My garden is not facing, so I get a whole lot of sunshine in the garden, so I just lie it down somewhere there and everything dries out completely. And then, come on, let's do it together. I'll show you how to collect the seeds now. So these are my kale seeds. These are the seed pods. And some of them have burst open already and let out the seeds. So I don't know I don't know how many seeds are flying around the garden now. Maybe next year during the spring I will see the job that I've just created for myself. But yes, I planted these last year, January last year. So kale is a biennial. So and that means 1 year you'll harvest the leaves, it will grow, and then it will go into flowers and then make seeds, and then it's finished. Once it's made the seeds, it's finished. Hence why I had to uproot them completely, because I don't need them anymore. I have planted new ones, and I'm going to show you the new ones that I've planted now. So let's go in and see how we can harvest these ones. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the roots off because I don't need the roots. Maybe use my hand to break them. They are really dry, so when they go to seed, you have to leave them out in the sun. So mine have been laying somewhere on top of the concrete slab there for like 1 month. So it's really dry now and it's ready. Okay, let's go in. Let's go into the... Okay. Okay, so this is a lot. We don't need this much, but I'm just going to take one branch of that, yeah, and I'll put it in the plate, in a bowl where I can collect it, and I'll just scrub them together. Come closer so that you can capture them. And there's loads in there, you can see them. Come. Yeah, you can see them coming in. I don't know how much has yeah. So I will be gifting some to my friends. So that's what the pods look like. Sometimes you can have them, yeah, there's the red. This is like the green kale and the red kale. I think I have the two of them here. You can see the stem of this one is red and this one is the green one, so it's gone yellow. So I'm just gonna grab them, keep on squeezing until I have enough. So those are my seeds. I will just get rid of the chaff, and there you have the seeds in the bottom there. Just gonna get rid of the chaff, and that can go into one seed packet for the planting season next year, or even September. Yeah, I can start them off in September. A new, see? Okay. Oh, today looks like the 17th or the 18th. It is the 17th. 17th of July, 2022. So, this is how much I collected, and that's what the seeds look like. They are like little black seeds, so you know, yeah. And you don't need to buy these things. If you can just collect your own, so easy. You don't need to buy them. You just need to collect your own after it's finished, and it will finish for you. It will complete its cycle of life from the baby to the adult to flowering, to making the seeds. The seeds are edible. Some people throw them into their porridge. The flowers are also edible. Some people use them to garnish their food or put them in their soups. And of course the leaves, yeah, salads, juicing, etc, etc. You shouldn't buy these things much, because you should try and, as much as possible, try and produce enough in your backyard so that you don't consume so much from the shop, because you don't really know where the things coming from the shop come from, really what's happened to them in their own journey. You don't really know. Yeah, you're just going with the trust. Yeah, these things are mass produced under certain conditions, and you want to be sure what is going into your body. Pesticides, insecticides, and so on, chemical fertilizers, and hybridization process, all of those things. You don't know what they've done with these plants, so you are safer if you produce your own in your own backyard. Yeah. I hope this works. Yay. Well done, me. Common sense. At least I proved that I have common sense. Yeah, I proved that I have common sense. And now you can stick. I think there's sticky tape on there. There's like a gum thing on there. Stick it together. If it doesn't work, Oh, that doesn't work. Then you can use some tape to lock it in. Yeah, use tape to lock it in so that you don't lose your seeds. I'm going to use masking tape. That's my masking tape. I'll tidy it up a little bit because it's too rough. There's enough in there. I don't need to keep on trying to put more. There's enough in there to take care of next year. So I'm just going to seal that now. And dump it in my seed pack. In my seed collection. Oops, I've gone over the name. Okay, I'll write that again. Green kale. There we are. Tidy it up. In Wales, we say it's tidy like. Done. So that's how you get your kale seeds. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have you subscribed yet? What are you waiting for? Goodness me, you've been watching me for so long. Just hit that button. Even if it's your first day watching me, there's so much on my channel. Yeah, to keep your gardening or your food production process started. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I shall see you in another one. Bye.